Okay, here we go. 4 out of 5 done. So what we're gonna go over now is the history behind Ayatul Kursi. Okay, so we'll go into the beginning of it, and then we'll give the benefit. So Abu Huraira, radiallahu anhu, he was said to guard the Baitul Mal. The Baitul Mal is where it was the storage house, like with all the food and the goods and everything were kept, in the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So one night, Abu Huraira, he is guarding the stores and he hears a sound. And so he investigates the sound and he finds a thief. So he said, okay, I'm taking you to Rasulullah. What are you doing in here? So the thief, he said, listen, I'm sorry, please don't take me to Rasulullah. I am a poor person and my family is hungry. I was just trying to get some food. Please don't take me. I'm just sorry. If you let me go, I won't come back. I promise you I won't come back. I won't come back. So he did all that begging and pleading. Abu Huraira had some mercy on him. He said, okay, fine, go. The next morning, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, Abu Huraira, what happened to your visitor last night? He said, he was a thief and he came to steal some of the things from the Baitul Mal. So he said, I let him go. He said, he had a family and he was just stealing. He made all these excuses. So Rasulullah said, your visitor will return. Next night, same thing happened. He caught him again. What are you doing here? I told you to leave. Don't come back. I'm adding for dramatic effect. No, I'm sorry, I'm hungry, my children are hungry, and, and he made all of these excuses, and promises. Don't take me to Rasulullah, I promise you I won't come back, I promise you I won't come back. And so he said, okay, fine, we let him go again, he let him go again. So Rasulullah, he asked him, okay, what happened to your visitor last night? So, Ya Rasulullah, he came back like you said, but, he made a promise, he wasn't going to come back. He promised me. He made all these excuses about his family. I took some pity on him. I had some mercy on him, I felt sorry for him, like that. He said, your visitor will return. Third night, like clockwork, guy comes back. Okay, this is it. That's it. This time I'm taking to Rasulullah. No, I'm sorry. My family, I'm poor. I'm hungry. No, I don't want to hear it because you said you weren't going to come back and you came back before. You came back 2 times. No, I'm sorry. He said, no, I'm not. No. I'm taking to Rasulullah. He said, what if I told you something that if you said this, Allah would appoint an angel to protect you in the morning if you said it at night? And if you said it in the morning, Allah will send an angel to protect you until the night. He said, what is it? He said to him, say, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum, la ta'khudhuhu sinatan wa la nawm, lahu ma fi as-samawati wa ma fi al-ard, man dha alladhi yashfa'u 'indahu illa bi'idhnihi, ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum, wa la yuhituna bi shay'in min 'ilmihi إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. Abu Hurairah said, okay. He let him go. Next morning, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, Abu Hurairah, what happened with your visitor? He said, Ya Rasulullah, he came back and I was going to take him to you, and I was very, very determined to do that. But then he told me something that he told me an ayah that if I recited this or if I said this, that Allah would send an angel to protect me until the morning if I said it in the evening. And if I said it in the morning, Allah will protect me, or Allah will send an angel to protect me until the evening. And he said, what did he tell you? So he told him this ayah, Ayatul Kursi, it's ayah 255 in the second surah in the Quran. He said, your visitor told you the truth, even though he's a liar. He said, Ya Abu Hurairah, do you know who you've been talking to for the last 3 nights? He said, Allahu wa Rasuluhu a'lam. Allah and his messenger know best. He said, that was a shaitan. It was either a shaitan or a shaitan. So, what is the ayah in English? And this is where I kind of fall because I don't normally translate these things. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. Allah, There is no God worthy of worship but him. He is the living and the eternal and the self-subsisting. La ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm. And slumber does not overtake him, meaning drowsiness doesn't overtake him, nor does he sleep. Lahu ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard. And to him belongs everything that is in the heavens and the earth. Man dha alladhi yashfa'u indahu illa bi'idhnih. And who is there that can intercede with him for someone else except as he allows? يَعْلَمُ مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَمَا خَلْفَهُمْ. And he knows everything that happens between the servant from before him and behind him, meaning what he's done in the past and what he is doing now. وَلَا يُحِيطُنَّ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنْ عِلْمِهِ إِلَّا بِمَا شَاءَ. And no one can grasp any knowledge about him except as he permits. وَسِعَ كُرْسِيُّهُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. And his footstool, and I'll cover this in a second, extends over the heavens and the earth. وَلَا يَؤُودُهُ حِفْظُهُمَا. And he has no fatigue in guarding both of them, that is the heavens and the earth. Allah maintains all the affairs in both places, and he doesn't get tired from doing that. وَهُوَ الْعَلِيُّ الْعَظِيمُ. And he is the Most High, the Great. This word kursi is incorrectly translated as throne, okay, because of the linguistics, but because of the literal meaning. But linguistically, the scholars have translated this word kursi in this ayat, because sometimes words change meaning in the ayat. They have a different meaning in the Sharia sense. And in this case, the footstool that Allah is talking about is the kursi that Allah is talking about is his footstool, not his chair or throne. So in actuality, it's the verse of the footstool, showing them the magnificence of Allah. If Allah's footstool extends over the heavens and the earth, covers the entire space of the heavens and the earth, extends over that, then what about the throne, which is even bigger and larger and more magnificent than the footstool? So what is the benefit of saying this ayah? Rasulullah, he saw a man in the masjid and he said, I'm going to teach you the most powerful ayah before you leave the masjid. And the man said, okay. So they sat for a while, and then as Rasulullah was getting ready to leave, he said, Ya Rasulullah, you told me you were going to teach me the most magnificent or the most powerful ayah in the Quran, the most powerful verse in the Quran. He said, yes, say. And then he told him Ayatul Kursi. So what do we get from that? What other benefit do we get from that? Number one, we get a protection from the angels. Allah sends an angel to protect you if you say it in the morning, mostly after Fajr. And then there's protection for you until the evening. And if you say it in the evening, there's protection for you until the morning. But there's also something else. And this is absolutely the most beneficial thing, in my opinion. Rasulullah, he said, whoever recites Ayatul Kursi after every salah, nothing will prevent him from entering Jannah except death. Whoever recites Ayatul Kursi after every salah, that is every one of the obligatory salawat, nothing prevents him from entering the Jannah except death. The only reason he isn't there is that he hasn't died yet. SubhanAllah. That is major, and we should all endeavor to say that and not to forget to say that. So now the issue comes, well, can I say it in English or should I say it in Arabic? Of course, the lugha or the language of Islam is Arabic. So you should try to learn it in Arabic. If you don't know it in Arabic and you haven't memorized it yet, then say it in the English until you learn it in Arabic. Don't say, well, I'm not an Arab. We're not Arabs, brother. We speak English. We're Americans. We're Canadians. We're Britons. We're this. No, man, we Muslims. And the lugha of Islam is Arabic. So learn it in English first so you'll know what you're saying. And then after that, do your best to memorize it. Play it over and over and over again in Arabic until you learn it. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله ولكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.